Good evening, everyone. I'm Jerry Lambert.
And I'm Marianne Manco. 200 jobs are saved. The United States Postal Service officially announced just hours ago that they're keeping the processing facility on Springfield's east side open.
Now, that's where we find ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard. Now, Kimberly, we're told workers at this processing center are actually some of the lucky ones.
That's right, guys. The facility you see behind me dodged a bullet. And while officials said the closures nationwide have to do with a steady decrease in mail, this plant will actually be taking on more.
It was almost like a weight had been lifted off of not just me, but the entire city.
A sigh of relief for postal workers in Springfield. The United States Postal Service says the processing plant on East Cook Street will stay open, saving 200 jobs and creating many more.
We're not sure how many at this point because, it will be how many of those employees decide to transfer, how many job positions are consolidated, and then how many new hires they will be taking on.
They'll also be taking on more mail. Officials say more than 1 million pieces a day.
Springfield is, like the #2 producing processing center in the country, so we can handle it.
Mail that used to be processed in Quincy, Centralia, and Carbondale will come to the capital city. Meanwhile, mail from the Effingham Processing Center will move to Champaign. Senator Dick Durbin says no postal workers will lose their jobs.
They'll be given another opportunity or a chance to retire if that's what they voluntarily choose.
But the Postal Service is still pushing the envelope with billions of dollars in mounting debt. Durbin says fixing the problem is on the House after the Senate passed a postal reform bill to help things along.
We sent it to the House and they took no action on it. So it's possible, it is just possible that the House will take some action, maybe even pass our bill. That could change this conversation.
USPS says after the initial consolidations next year, more may be needed if they can't dig themselves out of the hole. That means this facility may not be out of the woods just yet. Live in Springfield, Kimberly Howard, ABC News Channel 20.
Well, over the next few years, the U.S. Postal Service expects to reduce its staff by 13,000 workers, saving $1.2 billion a year. Now, once the initial consolidations go through, overnight delivery of first-class mail will be reduced by 20%, making it even more rare as time goes on.